What a bright time.
Oh, my face is so...
It's the right time.
to rock
The night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time. Ba-dum-bum.
I'm sick of Christmas music and I don't want to hear it play.
Okay, bah humbug. Bah fucking humbug.
What does that mean?
I'm not explaining this to you again.
Oh, yeah. Something with Scrooge,
my God.
right?
Get your life together. How do you not know bah humbug?
I don't know.
Hoy vey.
Howdy, y'all.
Hey.
That was bad.
Yeah. I say we go with it. It
Hey,
can't be
y'all.
perfect every time.
We can't be perfect. I don't think anyone's ever murmured Matt and Kaylee are perfect.
Well, my mom might. No, I'm kidding. She don't think I'm perfect.
It's the last person that would say you were perfect.
Don't be rude. I'll call Cindy right now.
My perfect
Don't make me
little
cry.
angel.
No, I'm kidding. She
Oh,
knows I
loves
ain't
you.
perfect.
She might call me perfect.
I don't think so.
Come on.
Girl, just because she bought you a special Christmas present does not mean you're perfect.
I mean, she loves me.
Nah, she blames you for some things in my life. We're not going to talk about it on here.
It's bullshit,
because
too.
we don't promote it, but
But
I
it's
think
Matt's
it's hilarious because
You gotta tell him.
so my mom, I don't want to like say what it is because I don't like that. I don't like talking about it. So there's this thing that like we do, Kaylee and I.
It's not illegal.
It's not illegal, but one day, because Josh's dad started doing it, and I guess one day, I don't know, my mom was talking to someone, and she was like, "Oh yeah, because Kaylee got Josh's dad on that," and I just started laughing because I'm like, that's not true. And this was like before my parents knew I did this thing. And then when they found out that I did this thing, I told Kaylee, and she's like, great, now they're going to think that I am the reason that you're doing it. When lo and behold, I'm the reason that Kaylee is doing it or does it, had done it, whatever.
Does it.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was such a roundabout way of trying to tell you guys about something without
Yeah.
actually telling you what it is.
We're trying not to incriminate ourselves.
We're trying not to incriminate ourselves.
Because 2025, we're trying to...
Yeah, 2025.
Nix it.
We're making some changes, baby. Oy vey. Well, welcome back, y'all.
Happy holidays.
Happy holiday. I always think that Kaylee's gonna be able to like finish some of the songs I sing, and then I realized like she isn't gonna finish all of them.
Not all of them. No.
Yeah, only the
can't.
weird ones. Honestly, that's where it goes.
I can't hold them up all the time.
Yeah. I hold myself up, girl. What are you, my bra? Get out of here.
Those strong ass ankles of yours. My brow.
Oh, goodness. How are you doing?
Doing good.
Yeah.
Getting into the spirit.
Okay.
Kind of.
Okay.
Getting ready for the holidays next week.
I know. It's coming up quick. It came by so quick.
I didn't think it would happen this quick this year. I thought with my life change and everything, like I'd have more time. I'd be well prepared. I'd be ahead of the game. And I guess this is just who I am as a person, is to be a last minute Sally and to procrastinate and get stressed and rush.
I don't think that I am stressed at all. I understand the procrastination. I don't know if are you stressed?
I'm not stressed to like a high level. Like I know it's going to be okay. And to clarify, like what I'm talking about in particular is Christmas shopping. Like I'm not stressed about the holidays, the day itself, the celebrations and all of that, but I'm stressed about not getting everything done. And like, I know I'm going to get it done, but I don't want to just buy a gift to buy a gift.
Yeah.
Which I know we've talked about
Yeah.
too. Like I don't want to just check something off the list to say I checked it off. I actually want to be, this year I'm trying to be a lot more intentional, a lot more like curating of gifts, focusing on the person and who I'm buying for versus just, here's something from Home Goods,
Yeah.
which love Home Goods, don't get me wrong, but again, I'm stressed to a low level, but I want to be at the gift wrapping stage.
I hate the gift wrapping stage.
I
I
love
think
gift
it's
wrapping
the
stage.
fucking worst.
Fun fact, Kaylee used to be a gift wrapper at a gift store for a couple like holiday seasons in a row, and you had to be not like technically a professional wrapper, but basically like they trained you to wrap all different types of presents. Like one of my first days there, they got all obscure shaped things for me to wrap, and let's just say the first day I didn't do great, but so now I love it.
So are you like you can spit rhymes and stuff? Is that what
What
we're
do you
talking
mean,
about
spit rhyme?
rapping?
Bitch.
Just kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
You never know.
I didn't know that you were a professional rapper. I think I learned that last night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I don't remember your rapping, but
It was good.
it must not be bad because I'd remember a bad rapper.
And I like went in last year with crazy bows and tags and accessories. This year I'm not going to go that crazy. I'll still do like a couple bows and, use my scissor curling trick.
Oh, classic.
Classic. But I'm not going to go too crazy. Fucking bitch.
I support it, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I support. I'm not into all that stuff, but I support it.
I'm surprised. I don't know, because
I like presentation.
that's a good, I was trying to think of the phrase.
Yeah. You want to know what it is? Is that I don't really care for rapping. And so when it comes time to do it, because are you like a rap as you go, or it's like I'm going to sit down and rap everything all at once?
Choice B.
Same. And so by the time I get through the actual rapping, I'm like, I'm not putting no damn bows on this. You're lucky you're getting a tag. I'm not
Yeah.
just writing your name on it in Sharpie.
There's something about it, though. I enjoy it for Christmas, but then when it's someone's birthday, I'm like, I'm not gonna go buy
screw
a
that.
roll of, wrapping paper.
Go get a
for
bag.
that. You're lucky if you get tissue paper.
Yeah.
On your birthday.
Now, listen, I'm not the biggest fan of bags on Christmas. That I'm not a
get
fan
that.
of. I'm also not a fan of, like, if someone gets a gift card and they just put it in a card. Like, my parents used to always get gift cards for us, and they would just wrap the gift card and put it on the tree. And I'm like, no. Put that shit in a big-ass box.
Not a big ass.
Yeah, like, psych us out.
Okay, I get that.
Yeah.
I've done that before. Not with gift cards, but I've definitely wrapped, like, a tiny gift in a massive box before just to fuck you up.
Yeah. When I was little and times were tough. I went around one year, I must have been like, I don't know, 9 or 10. And I went and I stole stuff from everybody and I wrapped it and gave it back to them.
Bitch.
I wanted presents on the tree. Times were tough. But
That's like the movie we watched last night.
what movie?
Christmas Vacation. How the like senile aunt wrapped her cat and her jello mold.
Honestly,
Not Matt Ryan. Wrapping Finn.
that'll be me. I'll take my parents' dog. Here you go.
Oh, one-eyed poodle.
He's not a poodle. What is he,
He
like a
looks like-
Pekingese?
Yeah.
But he
yeah,
does have
is.
one eye now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little
Poor
man.
Jasper.
It's all right. The fur is growing back in and stuff now.
It looks cute.
Yeah. He's just like,
Yeah, he just
whole
continuously
time.
winking at you
yeah.
all day.
He a hoe. Little
For
flirty,
real.
big flirt.
He is.
Oof, goodness.
How was your week?
I am just realizing now as you're saying this, I don't know. I'm at a point with work where I'm having like more than just 2 days off in a row. Like this past weekend, I was off. Technically 2, but really the one day that I worked, I just went in and did a
Partial.
sales tour.
Yeah.
So once I get to like 3+ days, I don't know anything. I forget everything
I get
that's
that.
happened. Although now that I think about it, I think about all the stuff that happened last week. It was a little rough week last week. So the time off that I had this past weekend was very much needed. But yeah, I'm good. I visited you twice this week at work.
We did.
Two
different locations.
Two different
too.
locations too. Yeah. I was proud of myself.
Serving and swerving.
Yeah. Listen, I've seen you behind, like, I've seen you at work before.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There was something different. Not so much at Burger Box. Shout out.
Shout out.
It was more at Creekside. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Shout out.
Shout out. Yeah, you were like moving and shaking. It was just you. I was like, oh, damn, it's just her.
I love it.
Yeah, you were going in. But it was good. It was good. I need to go back to Creekside, though, because that wrap was really good. Also, the fries.
So good.
Were so good. Not that the food at Burger Box wasn't good.
No, but
I'd never been there.
It was your first time going to Creekside.
And honestly, there's a lot of stuff on the menu that I want to try.
It's so good.
I'm a fatty. I need to just...
Oh, stop.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah. So that was that. And then, what did we do? We went Christmas shopping.
I was going to say, what do you mean, what did we do?
The whole topic about today. Yeah, we went Christmas shopping.
We did.
We went out into the wild, to the mall.
To the department stores.
And we went shopping.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was good.
It was good. It was successful. It was, learned a lot.
Did you?
Yeah.
About what?
Bags.
Oh, don't get me started. I don't know. Are we going here now?
That's about to go in. We can go in.
I'm going to go in right now. First off, the thing that annoys me about places is I could understand like certain stores, like, I don't know, a grocery store, or like you go to like, 10 items or less and they're like, do you want a bag? If I come up to your counter to check out and I have a pile full of shit,
2 arms full.
Don't ask me if I want a bag. I want a bag.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the hell is that? I don't care if you're going to charge me for the bag.
I do.
I don't care about that.
I don't care about that at grocery stores, but I don't know why it pisses me off at retail stores. It does.
I can understand.
Especially when you're dropping $200+.
Yeah, I mean, at the grocery store, you dropping that with one bag full, but
it's not. I can afford the 10 cents.
Yeah.
I can, but it just seems so fucking cheap of these multi-million-dollar corporations.
Yeah.
To be like, and I want your 10 cents.
Yeah.
Because historically they didn't do it.
Now, is that a thing from the business, or is that a thing in like our area where we are?
So I thought about this today too. So with grocery stores, they charge now because they can't give you free plastic bags anymore because of our area.
Yeah.
But with retail stores, I was thinking about it. Some of the stores that we had went to yesterday, they've always given you paper bags.
Yes.
Some of the stores never had plastic bags.
Yeah.
I get it if there was a change where they couldn't use their plastic bags anymore, paper bags more expensive, okay, whatever. But for all the stores that we went to that have always given you paper bags, now you're going to charge.
Yeah.
And also, roll it into the motherfucking cost of the goods.
This is my statement for everything
It's
in
just
life.
like
Just roll it into the cost.
Yeah, it's like bread at restaurants.
Yeah.
Don't charge me for motherfucking bread.
Yeah. If you're going to give it to me, you might as well just include it.
Roll it into the prices.
So stupid.
Charge everything 1 cent more and make up for it.
Yeah.
You look fucking tacky. You look fucking tacky, and it pisses me off.
Yeah. You know what else fucking looks tacky? Bags without
I knew you were
handles. Mm-hmm. And you know what? I want to call this place out, and I want to say their name, but I'm not going to. But it's like a
department store.
It's a department store. Kaylee has 2 dogs. One is Chance, and the other is Penny.
Hint, hint.
Hint, hint on Penny, that store.
You used to take your family photos there, maybe.
Yeah. What the fuck are you doing? Why are you... Okay, again, I walk up with a pile full of things.
And like bulky shit too.
Bulky shit. And you want to give me... It's like... You know what the bags are? The bags are larger versions of if you were to buy like a baguette.
Yeah.
That's the bag.
Yeah.
What is that? So
It's
then
like a
now I
wider
have
version.
to carry the bags like this. But I also have other bags that have handles. So now my wrist kept getting all like, ooh, this hurts.
It was all like red and fucked
It
up
was
too.
so annoying. Like, put handles on the bags.
Don't get me started with the other store we went to where, won't say the name, but you can buy sporting goods stuff there, where you were checking out.
Oh, that also. Oof.
You had
Yes.
a lot of stuff, and he had like...
Don't say it in case someone's listening. It's their Christmas present.
I almost did. He had, again, like bulky shit. And this guy checks him out, pushes it all in like a small, medium-sized bag.
Like smaller than you would get at the grocery store if you were to get a paper
1,000%,
bag.
1,000%. So then Matt goes to leave, and the stuff is just spilling over the top.
Well, also, when he was putting this stuff in the bag ripped.
Oh, I didn't notice
Yeah,
that.
it ripped because the stuff couldn't fit in there.
Yeah.
And then he just still gave me the bag, and so it's coming out. And so, like, you know, when you'd have to, if you're watching, you can see what my hand's doing right now. You know, when you have a bag sometimes, and the handles are too far apart, so you kind of just have to use your pinky and your thumb to hold it. That's what I felt like it was like, because it was just overstuffed. I don't know what y'all stores think you're doing with your bags, but like, stop.
Get it together.
Stop.
Get
It's
it together.
dumb. I could go to Home Goods and buy a big bag for $1.
And like
A reusable. Yeah.
heavy material. Like, we could have fit most of our shit in that bag.
Yeah.
And that's what we kept thinking. It's like, fuck, we should have just gotten more of those bags and went shopping and just put them in there, because you go to a mall, they're not giving you no carts.
No.
You know?
Mm-hmm. Also, you know what I was thinking about? You know when you like go sometimes to return items to a store and you bring it in a bag, and then the bag is like, you have nothing in the bag now. So they're like, oh, do you want me to throw the bag away? I'm like, you should pay me 10 cents for the bag. You want to charge me? I'm going to charge you.
That's a good point.
You fuckers. Yeah, I don't like this bag shit.
No, it's
got
bullshit.
to end. It's got to end.
And then what about the other thing?
I'll let you talk about this one.
Okay.
Because I feel like you're going to be funny about it.
So every single fucking store we went to, checked out, do you want to round up or do you want to donate to whatever organization? I support charity. I love charity. I want to donate. But every single place, and it got to a point where, like, I'm going into my quarter jar to just pay for my fucking Christmas gifts because times are a little tough.
Times are tough.
And it's like weird when you have a line of people behind you, and I'm like, no, I don't want to donate to children who are hungry and have no food. But no, because I just donated $10 to 7 other stores and my funds are running out.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And I know there's a strategy in place from these fucking corporations where they're doing this so then they can donate the money and then it's a fucking tax write-off for them. And that pisses me off because, again, you're a multi-million-dollar company. I'm lower motherfucking middle class. Don't eat off me. Fucking venomous snakes. I'm sorry, but it pissed me off yesterday.
Do you know what also on that topic, what really annoys me about this? The one store, first off, all the stores you go to, they ask you.
Yeah.
Put it up on the little screen where
Prompt
I put
it.
my pin in.
Don't embarrass me.
Don't embarrass me. But the other one, the first store we went to, when they asked, and you're like, oh yeah, sure. And then they're like, okay, how much? Don't give me an option. Tell me what the options are. You want to donate $1, $5, $10? Listen, leave a custom option on the screen, If I want to donate $100 or $500, whatever. I'm not doing that through you though. But don't ask me the amount. What if I said 25 cents?
Well, there was one store I went to that rounded up and it was 1 cent.
I'm like, I get the roundup thing because it's just easy. Like if you're paying cash stuff. But like, yeah, I don't know. And just the different things that the different charities that people are donating to. I think like if you're going to have your people that work for you ask about this, they should be a little more informed because what did they tell us at the one store? Do you want to donate to kids with autism?
Yep.
Verbatim.
Like, verbatim. Like, where is it going to? What's the organization? Like, what is it about? I know that's a lot to talk about. And
they could put little signs up at the thingy.
That's what I was just about to say.
Sorry,
because
I cut you off.
No. Because one thing I will say to preface this all, retail workers during holiday season, bless your heart.
Yeah,
because I could not motherfucking imagine. I've worked in the service industry. I dabbled in retail with my professional gift wrapping. But like working in the mall and these busy areas, I couldn't imagine. This is more about the corporation and the business owners, nothing to do about the employees. Like, this stems from the company. They need to put a sign, add the prompts, tell their staff what to say. Like it's just becoming so overkill. And I think I have so much trust issues when it comes to places like this. Like, are you actually donating my money?
Yeah. I think about that all the
Because
time.
what happened to like, remember when you would go to somewhere like Walgreens and you donate to the Ronald McDonald House and then they give you a little like thing to write your name on and then they put you up on the wall.
Oh, those were so much fun.
I love those. And I'm not saying you should donate based on validation, but it made me feel better because it was like proof that they're actually donating the money. They're showcasing that they're advertising this versus it just being a verbal thing.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, I get it. I don't know. It's very much, and it like you feel a little icky.
Yeah.
Talking about it.
1,000%.
But it's like, I don't know.
It's not about donating to charities. It's the process in which these businesses like showcase it or partner with them or the way they're trying to get your donations. It's more about the process than the actual fact of donating, in my opinion.
Yeah. I also feel like I agree with the trusting part of it.
Yeah.
Because like these days the money you spend somewhere, like you look up where that stuff goes.
And on your like credit card statement, it doesn't separate it.
Oh no.
So if let's say you paid $67 somewhere and you rounded up to 70 and donated $3 to, I'm going to use Ronald McDonald's House again, you can't track that. On your credit card, it just shows that you spent $70 at H&M.
Yeah.
So that's even, I don't know.
Yeah, the whole thing is it's like
Sketchy.
like there are certain donation like collections that are always out there. And like I like to know a little bit about the company that I am donating to. Where like things that I agree with or that I feel are aligned with. That's the word. I want to know if the where I'm dropping my little quarters, if I'm aligned with that.
I agree.
Like, and this was something I remember growing up, my dad refused to donate to this one organization. And I was always like, why don't you donate?
Oh, I think it's the same one that I refuse to as well.
Oh, and I also refuse now.
Yeah.
But when I was growing up, I didn't understand it. And as I got older, I was like, oh, wait, I get this now. I mean, me and my dad don't support the same organization, or we don't support the same organization for the same reasons.
Like you don't donate to them for the same reasons. You both have different reasons as to why you don't support that organization.
Correct. Yeah. So like the organization has these different
like branches,
not even necessarily branches of just like who they donate to.
Right.
And he doesn't donate because of this, and I don't donate because of this.
They have like partnerships. So the company or the charity that he's talking about, they have like donors and like partners.
Yeah.
And those donors and partners stand for very specific things.
Yeah. Like I'll tell you this. I won't say the name because I don't want to like get in trouble. But I won't donate to this specific company because they have a bigoted religious belief that goes against like human rights for LGBTQ people.
Yep.
So it's like, you're not getting my motherfucking money.
That's the same reason why I won't donate to them as well. And I remember finding that out, and it was probably around, I was in my early 20s, I think. And then I thought back to like all of the times before that I blindlessly was like, oh, it's a charity. It must be great. And what the charity stood for, if you didn't look into it, you were like, of course. Then when I found out, I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. Also, it's like, that's where I get weird with the trust thing, where I'm like,
1,000%.
What is this actually? I don't know. I love that businesses want to like donate to charity and do all that. But a lot of times also, they've already made a donation.
Oh, yeah.
They're just trying to get their money back.
They're trying to recruit what they donated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. I don't know. I could be wrong. Y'all could disagree with me, but
And if you can, I always support donate directly if possible. Donate directly if possible, because you can find out exactly whether it's money, whether it's time, or it could be physical donations, depending on which charity you're looking into. But always try to go to them directly, because you can also see what they need, because they can partner with food pantries, they can partner with soup kitchens, they can partner with volunteering. You know, I used to volunteer when I was younger, again back in my 20s, at Planned Parenthood. I couldn't always financially donate just because of my situation at the time, but if I could donate my time, that's what I would do. So
also, if you donate directly with them, you get the tax write-off.
1000%.
So come on. Yeah. So I think that's all I really had issues with yesterday.
Yeah, I think
It was a good time. We had a great time.
we had a great time.
We got a little overwhelmed.
We did.
It's easy to get
We had to
overwhelmed.
step outside at one point.
Yeah. But it was good.
Yeah, it wasn't as busy, which was nice because, yeah, it was a weekday, but you never know around Christmas. It could still be like wild and crazy, but I felt like it was a good pace. There weren't too many people. The lines weren't crazy, even though at first I thought the line at Target was going to be fucking wild.
Which it always is, though.
It is.
Especially in December. But I was very strategic on this date that we were going.
You were.
Because I was like, okay, it's the Monday before everyone's off for Christmas. So, like, no one's really going to be using their time to be off. So, like, you're getting rid of those people. I also am not, I will not, unless it is an emergency, shop on the weekends. I can't do it.
I'll grocery shop, which is stupid. I wish I don't, but I'll grocery shop on the weekends just because I'm the type of grocery shopper, and me and my husband are the same way, where we're such indecisive people when it comes to our meals, which I already told Matt, this is going to change in the new year. But we grocery shop like 3 or 4 times a week, which is troublesome. But I will never go to the mall or like a Home Goods or Target or anything like that on the weekend. Hell no. Hell no.
I'm a weekday shopper.
That's like restaurants. I don't like, it depends.
See, and we talked about this before. Like, I'm okay going to a restaurant on the weekend or like on like a Friday night or Saturday night, as long as it is not for a purpose. Like, I don't want to go out for Mother's Day or Father's Day, but if I'm just going out with my friends, I'm fine, because there's no like, oh, we want to be sat down, we want to do that. Like, I'm like very go with the flow on that type of stuff, as long as it doesn't have like a purpose like that, you know?
I understand. I am, though, a little bit more strategic with restaurants, where it's like, if it's fall foliage, if it's
what?
Fall foliage.
Foliage?
Oh, sorry. Shit, couldn't have gone one episode without messing up.
You said something before, I just let it slide, but
bitch.
Yeah.
Lauren, let me know what I said wrong.
Yeah. Report card.
But if it's fall foliage or just another busy time in the area that we live, like, fuck that. I'm not doing it.
I get that. Yeah.
It's server PTSD, too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep. I get you. So, in terms of shopping, what type of shopper, I'm going to mess this question up. Like, what type of Christmas shopper are you for other people?
What do you mean?
Like, I mean, I guess you've already touched on this, so this question you might repeat yourself. But, like, are you, like, planning out? Are you just like, I just got to get it done? Like, are you thoughtful? Or are you just like, oh, yeah, that's good. Fine. Put in the cart.
I definitely feel like I'm a thoughtful shopper, but I'm also a realistic shopper. So I want to be thoughtful wherever and whenever I can. But if someone is very clear, like, I have everything I want, but I want to really take myself shopping.
Not Finny being all loud.
You mean all loud? He's like, have you shopped for me yet? Not yet. So I'm a mix of thoughtful but realistic gifts. So again, for an example, if someone's straight up with me, like, I just want to go to Target and get myself some stuff, or I'm saving up for a piece of furniture or something like that, then I'll be like, okay, I'll get them a gift card with maybe like a thoughtful gift tied into it or a personal gift, something small like that. But I try to be thoughtful and I try to be very strategic with, I don't want to just buy someone something to fucking buy them something.
Yeah.
I don't want to just buy someone a throw blanket if I know they don't like throw blankets or they wouldn't really care for it. I don't want to buy someone a random pair of earrings if I'm unsure of even if they have their fucking ears pierced or if they wear earrings. Like, I really don't want to just buy something to check that off the box. I want to be thoughtful and I want to be like a realist with it.
Yeah.
How about you?
I am pretty much the same way. I'm actually like a really good, although this year I'm struggling. I'm actually normally a really good shopper for people. So like I'll always say like, okay, what do you want? Like that. And they might tell me and it's like, okay, cool, I'll get that. But I also have this thing where it's like I can go into a store and just look at everything, and not in like a, oh, I'm just trying to check this off though, but like take like my sister, for example. I can go into a store and figure out 10 different things that I could get her.
Yeah.
Knowing like who she is and like what she likes and stuff like that. The only time that I'm like, okay, I just gotta like, I don't know, buy some more shit is for my nieces.
But that makes sense. I feel like with kids, you can buy more extra shit and they're still going to like it and use it.
Yeah.
I think it's more challenging when they're adults.
Yeah.
Because when, as an adult, you become a little bit more specific and like in line with what you need versus what you want.
Well, that's like the problem I'm having this year with my one niece, because she's like preteen now.
Right.
Where I told you like it was so much easier when she was smaller because like I could just buy her something and like convince her.
Right.
Oh my God, this is so cool.
Well,
Where
every
now
year, and every year they change when they're that age.
Yeah.
Like what they want one year.
Yeah.
It's not like you can use that the following year.
Yeah.
Not only sizes have changed, but preferences, style, maybe a couple things remain the same, but for the most part, they're into new things.
Yeah. Well, and that's the other thing with kids too. Like I get it at a certain point, but like specifically my niece, she this year was asking for stuff like, oh, I want cowgirl boots. And I want, like, now it's like getting to a point where the gifts that are being asked for are more money, where I'm like, girl, I could buy you this, but like, how long is it going to fit you?
Right,
like,
right.
And I'm not trying to be like, you know, Mr. Cheapskate over here, but I don't know. There's certain things where I'm like, listen, because also like, if you're asking me to buy you a pair of cowgirl boots, I want to get you good ones.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, how long they gonna fit you?
Right.
So yeah, for my nieces, it's a little harder. Where I'm like, all right, I just kind of like, I don't know, walk down the aisles and grab shit that I think they'll like. So, but normally I'm like a very thoughtful shopper, and like I think about it, and then I can just go into a store, have an idea, and just run with it.
Well, I think even though in the beginning of this episode I mentioned that last minute procrastinator, that's more so for like the physical shopping and less about the ideas. Like I do think well in advance about like what to get people. Like again, I like to be personal and have personal touches to it. So I do think ahead of the game. It's just then going out and finding exactly what that is, unless I've already identified that. But I will say I feel like both you and I are decisive people when it comes to shopping. Like we found out yesterday, which we've shopped before together, but I feel like this was our first big Christmas shop together. We both shop very similar, where we divide and conquer with our own list, and we're quick. Not too quick where we're just like rushing, but we're not strolling and taking our time. Like I can't do that, especially when we have a list of a bunch of shit to get. Yeah. You know?
Well, that's my thing too, is it's like my mind works quick. So it's like, I know, like if I walk past something, I'm like, ooh, yeah. Or like, no. If I have to second guess a gift,
it's not it.
It's not the gift.
It's like for your one sister, that one store we went into. We were there for like 10 seconds and you were like, perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. I had to think what
I
are we
know.
talking about?
I didn't
But
want to like
literally,
add more hints to it.
But
yeah.
I know which sister you're talking about. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, no, I'm very much like. I also realized this year though that buying gifts like in advance, like over a longer period of time, was so much easier. Because like I bought my parents gift, I don't know, like 2 months ago.
Right.
Like it was just like, oh, I already got them that. And it just felt like that's why this year I'm just not like stressed about Christmas at all. I just like it is what it is.
And financially just helps your bank account.
Well, that's the other
because it's like you're
thing.
chipping away versus seeing like large sums at once.
Yeah, my bank account today, I was like, ooh, Matthew.
That card was being used
Yeah,
and
it was.
abused.
Swipe, swipe, swipe.
Tap, tap, tap.
Yeah. I don't have tap. My
Oh,
debit
yeah.
card, I don't know. It doesn't have tap yet. Although the new ones do, but then you have to like request a new one. Then I got to update
We ain't
all
got
the
time for
account.
that.
Like I
We
don't
don't
want to
have
do
time
that. It expires in May. I'll get a new one then. Yeah. How are you though on like people shopping for you?
What do you mean?
So like are you okay, do you think you're an easy person to shop for?
No.
And are you like a helpful like gift idea
I feel
giver?
like only to my mom.
Interesting.
Maybe to Josh too. I gave him good ideas. I hate. It's like I love receiving gifts, but I hate not that I hate receiving gifts, but I hate like the idea of like get me this. I don't know. It's like something I have to work through. I've always been that way. But with certain people, like with my mom, she's like, "What do you want?" And I'm like, this is what I want. And I don't know, maybe it's more comfort level because I know she's going to buy me something anyway. With other people, I think I'm always worried about like, is this too much? Or is this too specific? Or is this too vague? So I don't know. I think I'm a mix, but
Okay.
you would know. What do you think?
I like shopping for you. Well, normally if I'm like Christmas time, I'm normally shopping. If I'm getting you, I'm getting you and Josh
Yeah.
together. So like that's been easier. I think it's harder to figure out what to get you. Like obviously if it's like your birthday or like even if I'm just like scrolling through some website and I see stuff, I'm like, oh, I should get that for Kaylee. Like that stuff's easy for me. But when it comes to like right now, I think we've pretty much agreed. Like we're not getting presents for each other this year, right? Did you buy me a present? Kaylee, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. Return it.
Bitch.
But tell me what it is first. Because like, although I know if like I know what I'm gonna get you and you're gonna hate me for it, but
You're not. Stop.
you could try. But like, so what was the question on this? I don't even know what we're talking about.
I know what we're talking about. I'm going to comment on Matt. Matt is very challenging to shop for to an extent. There are certain things that are like, because I know you, so I know things that you would like.
Yeah, there's like safety items for me.
There are, and I feel like I know your vibe and your aesthetic.
Uh-huh.
But there are certain things like, I'm not going to buy you clothing.
Really?
No.
I feel like that's a safety item for me.
Oh, no. I feel like I feel like you're like me, and I told you this the other day. With Kaylee with clothing, it might be obvious because of what I wear, of like, oh, Kaylee's going to like this. But I'm so internally picky. I don't know how to explain it, and I feel like you're the same way. So maybe like accessories I'd buy you, like a shacket or beanies. But like when it comes to like shirts and pants.
Well, yeah, don't ever buy me pants.
I'm never buying you pants.
Nobody ever buy me pants. But I
Unless
feel
it's
like
a theme shirt. I'll buy you a theme shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Like if I saw a Golden Girl shirt or a Reba shirt
yeah.
or like a Selena shirt,
yeah.
1000%.
See, but I feel like for me, like tops for me, like hoodies, sweaters, maybe not t-shirts, like unless it's like a themed one. I feel like those for me are safety items. The only thing I ever tell people if they're like, oh, like like last year I was like, oh, just give me sweaters. But the thing with sweaters for me is like I don't like a loose collar.
That's what I was just about to say.
So,
But that's the thing. I feel like you are the type of person where, like, we were just talking about the fit of clothes that you like to wear now, and it's changed over the years. Like, that's why I'd rather buy you a gift card to Abercrombie or an H&M and be like, because there is some people have like a stigma about gift cards for holidays and they feel like they're not personal. And I don't necessarily agree, because I think if you're buying someone a gift card with the intention of like, this is for you to pick out your favorite sweaters at H&M, I feel like that's thoughtful.
Yeah.
Because you want them to pick out something they actually like and actually want, but you are acknowledging that you heard what they want for the holidays.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. The thing with me, though, and like my parents this year want to fight me because
Obviously.
they always, they're like, oh, what do you want for Christmas? And I'm like, I don't like, there's nothing that I want. If I want something, I buy it for myself. Like, I feel like
it's awful to shop for.
I no, and I get it. It's like hard, but at that point I'm like, okay, if you're gonna go, just go to a store. Like, pick out some sweaters, things like that. Buy a hoodie. I don't know. Like last year, I remember I asked for like new dishes. There's nothing that I am like, maybe find me a husband like that we can work on. But yeah, I don't know. It's really hard this year because I haven't been able to tell anyone, oh yeah, you can get me this. I have nothing that I want. Like, I literally I was on like Pinterest, like looking up gifts for him for myself. I'm scrolling through Amazon for all the deals. I'm like walking around my house trying to look like, oh, could I use a new? There's absolutely.
You need a vacuum.
I do, but that is an item that I'm like, I have to buy for myself because I'm like, in the reviews and all that stuff. Because like the issue in my current vacuum right now is like, I don't feel like it's picking up the dog hair off of my hardwood
That's how
floors.
I feel like mine is too.
So it's like, I need to read reviews that specifically talk about that stuff. So
you're the type of person that also, when it comes to stuff like that, if you know, you have to tell them like specifically, this is the vacuum I want. And that's why when it comes to my mom buying gifts for like, not just me, but for my siblings, she's like, send me a list with links and size. She doesn't want a general idea.
See, but that's like the one thing I always get mad at my parents for this, because they're like, oh, you have to send me the exact item. And I'm like, I can't just, I don't know. For me, that like, it's like, I don't know. It takes away like the wow factor. I don't know.
I can understand that. I think maybe because I'm older and I'm like, oh, great, I'm going to save money so I don't have to buy this myself. It's helpful. And also my mom, like my parents will always then like throw in surprises. So it's not like too, knowing exactly what I got.
Yeah. But like last year, I told everyone I wanted sweaters. I got a ton of sweaters. They were all fine. And then it's like my dad, as he's getting older, like is a more like emotionally in touch person. So he always gets something for me and my sisters that's like a personalized stuff. And like the one year he got me like this watch that was engraved.
Oh.
And it's not something that I wear.
But it's something you cherish.
But it's something that I cherish.
Yeah,
like, it's
I
like
get that.
those little things. Like, I don't know, for Christmas, especially like thinking back to last year, I don't give a shit about opening Christmas presents either. Like, I'd rather sit there and watch my nieces open their presents and like watch other people be happy. Like, that's, I don't know. I'm not a big present person. Like, for me, it's more of just the general like mood of it. So yeah, I guess I am a hard person to shop for. But I'm not helpful.
I do want to touch on what you just said. Maybe that's why for me it's challenging too, because I care more about the like spending the time with everyone and watching the kids open the presents and like the kids experience that Christmas day. Like when we were younger, I'm so much more in tune with that now than I am with opening up something for myself, where still thankful for it, love it, grateful, but it's just not on the important scale anymore. Yeah.
Like for Christmas so like our family, like Josh's side, my side, we do It's sort of like White Elephant, but not really. It's like
Yeah.
all the cousins and the aunts and uncles, they're all put into a hat, and then like you have to pick a name for who you have to buy for next year. And it can't be in your immediate family who you would probably already buy for. Like that I look forward to.
I love that.
More than opening presents.
Yeah.
I'm like more excited to pick names of
Totally.
the people. Yeah, like it's that stuff for me, like having everyone come over for dinner, that type of stuff. The presents, they could all go away and I'd be like totally fine with it. I would. I'm just at this point. I don't know.
Getting old.
Although I used to always hate getting gift cards.
Yeah. I think I don't know, maybe it just changed as we get older.
Yeah.
Do you still hate
Yeah.
it?
Not so much. The reason that I hated it is because it felt impersonal and just like
A last minute thought.
yeah, where I don't know, like could I probably use the gift card more than your present? Probably. But just the idea that like I don't know, you thought about this, like the meaning behind it for me. I don't know.
I get
Am
that.
I like sentimental? What is
You
this?
are.
Wow.
And that's my thing with gift cards. I think if there's a reason and story behind it. For me, I love them, but if it does feel like I don't know what to get you here, then like I understand that. But if it's something like you've been talking about wanting to get your nails done, like here, go treat yourself. I'm like, oh, like you listened to what I was saying.
Yeah. Yeah, it's either like like with you and Josh, I put a lot of thought into it. So like that one year I remember I had no idea what to get you, no idea what to get you, no idea what to get you. And I think it was like 3 days before Christmas. And I was like, that's it. And so I went to the store.
What was it?
When I got you the sous vide.
Oh.
It was like, because I was like,
it was so good.
I really think like, what could they use? And that I was like, oh, they would use that. Like, absolutely, they would use that because they love cooking.
It was so funny because that day before we opened it, we were talking about for something we were making for Christmas dinner. Oh, I wish we had a sous vide.
Well, because we were just at your parents' house
Oh,
for Christmas
that's what it was.
Eve, and
That's what it
they
was.
had,
And that's what it was. Yeah.
yeah. So, I don't know. I feel like I'm a horrible person to shop for, but I'm thoughtful for other people. Like, you know, you want to get from me, I'll think about it. I think about even like on the slightest. Like I told you this, and y'all are listening, so I hope wherever this lands, we're on good terms. But like for like Rachel and Kat at work,
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to just get them some stupid stuff.
I know.
At that point, I might as well just give them money or a gift card. But it's like I also kind of want to get them stuff that like they'd be like, oh wow, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, Rachel and Kat, I'm still thinking about your
The
present.
gears are still turning.
They're still turning. I'm thinking. I'm watching you two at work all the time. Like, what could
Taking
they
notes.
use? Yeah, if I'm staring at you, I'm not creeping. I'm just, you know.
Making mental
so
notes.
I don't know. I think though, for me, it's very much the thing that I don't really care about the presents anymore.
I understand.
I care about just the
Experience of it all.
general like mood of that
Yeah.
everyone's in and like that type of stuff.
The food.
The food. Yeah, food. The Christmas dinner menu these days is much better
So
than
excited.
what it was in years past. So yeah, I'm hype.
Me too.
You know what I kind of want for dessert, and it's like too much, but I really want cheesecake.
It's not too much. Make
I
it.
know. I think I'm not me. I think I'm just going to. I could probably convince Crystal to make cheesecake.
She's got a lot. We gotta look at the menu before you ask her.
All right. What if I could just go to like a store and buy cheesecake?
We can ask Becky.
I know, but Becky's making cookies.
Yeah, but remember the other thing she was gonna make or bring?
Yeah.
Josh accidentally got.
Oh yeah, Becky, if you're listening and you're up for cheesecake, just hit us up because we're gonna forget as soon as we stop recording
soon as we
to
stop.
ask you if you could do that. So, but you'll listen to this before we'll remember. So
Fingers crossed.
you better be listening, girl.
Yeah.
If you ain't listening,
Avery earmuffs.
yeah,
Earmuffs. I don't know what I just said.
Avery, if you're listening, girl, go in the other room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I don't know. I'm super hyped. I hope for y'all, like your holidays. It doesn't have to just be Christmas. I
Any
hope
holiday.
your holidays and your shopping experiences are going well.
Pleasant and fun.
Pleasant and fun. What's the 2 words for? I don't know. I was thinking
What?
like there's like 2 Christmas words. It's not holly and jolly. Merry and bright. Maybe I'm thinking
Merry and
Merry and
Bright.
bright.
Merry and Bright.
I don't know. Yeah.
All right, I think that's all we had for our Christmas weekend recap.
Yeah, we try to keep it nice and short, but we never know how to keep it nice and short.
We're gabbers.
We don't shut up. Damn.
Especially you.
I mean, guilty as charged, baby. Guilty as charged. I told y'all I have a lot to talk about. It's probably dumb most of the time, and you probably think I'm an idiot. Also, in the editing process, I realized that first off, I say like a lot. So I apologize to all you people because I can't deal with it when I'm editing. Mm-hmm. But you know what else I say a lot?
What?
For me, like, who am I? Oh my God. I got to work on those things. I don't know all the wrong words.
Facts.
I'm going to get this girl for Christmas a dictionary.
This motherfucker.
Yeah. Although, real quick, before we end, I know we said we were ending. Do you know what I should have asked for this year?
What?
Those like headphones now that translate.
I want them so
I
bad.
need them.
Me too.
I'm going to look at them. But I'm going to buy them myself.
Don't get scammed again.
Thing. Shut up, Kaylee. We're not talking. I got scammed recently. We're not talking about it this episode.
I'll tell you next episode.
But I got scammed.
Because we're going to give one more week to see if it's like official scam.
If it's coming or not. But yeah, no, I got scammed.
We're 99% sure he got scammed. But we'll give this 1 week to see if that 1% prevails or not.
Well, no, but let me just say this. I turned on all the notifications for that account.
His debit card on a sketchy motherfucking website.
It was like Apple Pay. Like, oh, quick. Yeah. So now I got my alerts turned on to see if I'm being charged other places. But
you're paying someone's
we'll give you an update.
I just see like money coming out. You're paying for someone's like child. What is it called when divorced parents have to pay?
Alimony?
No.
Child support?
Yeah.
Talk about donating to charity.
Right.
Oy vey. All right.
God.
Well, that's what we got for you guys.
That's all we got.
We are going to release an episode next week because normally for holiday weekends or holiday weeks we don't post, but we took a break, so
we're in a holly jolly spirit.
We're gonna post. So please look out. Next week is December 26th.
Yes.
It's a Thursday, so we will be releasing. So, if you're home, if you're on vacation, I know it's like colder out, so
get all cozy.
You won't be outside all that much, drinking and partying and stuff. You'll be home.
Yeah.
Tune into us every Thursday.
Join the couch.
New episodes. We are on all of your streaming platforms. Spotify, Amazon, Apple, all those other random ones. YouTube now. We're on YouTube.
Yeah,
if you could, go on, subscribe to all of these things. And then, give us a good rating. Comment on our videos and stuff. Mm-hmm. We're just those social butterflies over here, so I don't know what that thing was.
I don't know what it was.
Listen, y'all got evidence of me looking like a jackass. All right, well, that's all we got for you guys.
That's all we got.
Happy Thursday.
Happy holidays, because we won't talk to you until after.
Well, we'll talk between.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, that's all we got.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.